In a world where Mondays mean misery for most, one man dares to chase greatness. Suitably armed with high self-doubt, low consistency, and the inevitable cataclysmic duff. This is the quest for Scratch Golf.
Okay, I love the look of this. Aldwick Manor. Starting with 2 par 3s, which is unusual. 3 shots today, so I need something under that to lower my handicap. I've got an 8 iron. What a start. Get up there. Lovely. And what a possible start we have on our hands here. Flat stick needs to be on, that is for sure. Hope that's not a sign of things to come, although it was a good putt. Right, a solid 3 to start, and we have another par 3 upcoming. Right then, second par 3 in a row, which is very strange, and just 187 into the draft, so I've got a 5-piece. No handshakes here. Probably needed that 2 on the first, if we're being honest. Right, try and get it on the green, that would be cool. It's just heading to the left edge, bounce right off that knoll. Never saw it. I'll take the strike, it's somewhere nearby. Right, I mean, early thoughts are very, very good indeed. It's the only place we could actually find today to play that had space for us, so thank you to Aldwick Manor. Trying to reach my dream of getting to Scratch Golf in 2025. Is it doable? Have to play some good golf, and if you are enjoying it, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more epic content. Thank you. Okay, 52 degree, land it on the green, should roll out to the hole and go in. That's exactly where I wanted to land it. I thought it was going right to left and not left to right, so we've got 4 feet for par early doors, and that will test me. Not going to try to read much into the putting today, just point and shoot. Just outside left. A little bit more than outside left. I like the pace but not the direction, unfortunately. I don't mind an early bogey, we'll just get it out the way. Well, I'm imagining that was probably the hardest par 3, if not the hardest hole on the course, and we have the big dog in hand for this par 4. It slings round to the right, so there's a tall tree in the distance at about 290, and I'm just going to hit a tiny fade off that. And the benefits, I guess, of not playing a course before is I've got no fear because I don't really know what's up there. Well, that's definitely right of that tree. I heard nothing. I'm hoping it's spectacular and it could be dead and I could have a long walk back to the tee, but I'll remain positive. Well, I don't know if I've got away with this or not. Tree's a bit of an issue. The distance is not, it's 78 yards, but I'm going to have to go under, so I've got a 9 iron, just trying to chip it onto the fairway, let it roll up and onto the green. I don't know, 15 feet is a pretty decent attempt here, I think. Not bad, might need to sit. Come on, stay on the green. Pretty good, I am more than happy with that. Righto, I've dribbled off the back, but all in all, a good approach. It wasn't easy. Back up the hill, bit of right to left. Why not? That's a bit too confident. Oh my goodness. What did I just do? That didn't turn at all and has gone nearly past Paul's. Comedy misjudgment from this guy. This is uphill, the last putt was not. There's no pictures on the scorecard, so hopefully when this goes in it's just a 4. No. Well, not my best start, but it's very early days. 2 over through 3 and 448 yard par 4. Right, Johnny, screw your head back on. We have a biggie to deal with. Oh, getting a tee in the ground first. There we are. Okay, I'm going over these trees and swinging aggressively. That was nice. I hope it's good. Yeah, I've seen it bounce. Delighted. Well, we're just warming up and ignorance is definitely bliss. Didn't really know how close the river was there, but that's a perfect tee shot. 150, so it's just a smooth 8. I'm just left of it. Probably tapping range is my best chance of getting a 3, but we'll think about that later. No, I've pulled it. I'm going to be next to Paul. Clearly like him too much. Not my best. Paul just said 3 out of 10. That's optimistic. Well, I suppose I missed it on the right side, but this massive hump makes it difficult. I'm going to have to get handsy, trying to land it on the fringe just short on the upslope, and then it's all downhill to the hole. So, yeah, I'm in a predicament. Hit the downslope. I was somehow too cute with it, and it's still not turned up in front of me. It's on the green and that's about all. Downhill and left to right, my favourite. Right, well this would be some par after the perfect tee shot. Classic Johnny. Right, I got the pace right, that's a start. All right. At 458, that must be the hardest hole on the course, so I suppose a 5 isn't the end of the world there, but it is 3 over after 4. But we have been in this position before, so do not click off. The comeback begins. Okie dokie, par 3, number 3 in the first 5. Cool. Looks a nice one, and there's a 250-year-old bridge to the left where I paid 40p to cross, so that's a new one. Left's not the miss here, so I'm aiming at the left edge of that right-hand bunker, and it's a 3/4 8 iron. I've been drawing everything, so that should be perfect. And that's a flat shove. Got some ground help, and that'll probably be a very long putt, which is not ideal for me. I'm going to walk this off for whatever good it does. That signifies 45 feet if my maths is correct. Oh, I need a 2 putt, come on. Sit now. Well, that's a lot better. It's still not a tap in, which would have been delightful. Best just have a quick look and you guys can watch it through my body. Just rock the shoulders, make a par. I'm really enjoying myself so far. Helps that it's like 20 Celsius. Just need the golf to be better. That's great for me. Corner has well and truly been turned. However, this is 423 yards, but it's quite wide open. So I can just rip away with the dog. The pull fade, something I'm known for now. That'll do, that's certainly in play. I was hoping to hit the fairway, but they're overrated. I do like it in the York area. It's very flat, very picturesque. And I've crept onto the left side of the fairway, which is good, and 300 yards. So I've got 125 to the flag, tiny bit downwind. So I think a 120 shot is fine, which constitutes a nice 50 degree, which I should probably line up. Oh, I need draw. It was just a bit of a push again. All right, we're on the green. I was hoping for better, but it's okay. Disintegration. Oh, what a lovely view. Try not to think about the putting too much, but we're uphill, maybe a skosh of right to left, and about 30 feet. Need to be closer if I've got any chance of holing some, but maybe something can happen. Well, it's got to absolutely hammer the hole. That's not too bad. I thought that was over by Paul's. Fortunately, it's not. But it is 3 feet. Good fought. Another 400 plus par 4 negotiated, well, not negotiated successfully, but that's a 4. Still 3 over. Wouldn't mind a birdie. My prayers have been somewhat answered with a 315 yard par 4. Unfortunately today it's just into the wind, so I don't think my puny arms will get there. But it's wide open, so I'll be having a swipe. Oh, what has happened to that? Luckily it's gone entirely through that tree on the left that I didn't even see. It's absolutely fine, but the less said the better. I think we just put the long drive swing away for today after that. We are fine. 78 yards, playing into the wind though, so it's just a little off this 56 and that should be perfect. Looks good. Paul's giving me the thumbs up, so I'll take it. Right, so based off the trickle out I've got, we're definitely putting up the hill. Looks a bit weird. I don't think there's going to be a lot in it. Maybe just outside left is my guess. But tapping range or dripping in the front, please. See that? That drifted on further than I'd like and turned more than I thought. Why can't we just have the tapping? Right. Can't be disappointed with a 4. Tee shot wasn't very good. Just when I was thinking I fancied a par 5 because it's very gettable for me, and we got one. 530 yards. Bit of a daunting drive, but I don't really care. Yeah, that's good, and that's very good. There's no trouble there. Come on! Right, we're in the go zone. It's about 235 front, so it's a very good hybrid, but 3 wood's too much and I'm terrified of hitting it. So I'm just going to aim this at the left side of the green at that mound. And if it drifts right, I'm okay with that. Oh my goodness. Get there. Oh, it's clipped the trees. I don't think it stopped it. We're up on the green. It was a little push, but it was struck beautifully. Clipped that tree somehow and still got on. Right, this is massive. This for eagle. Again, not a great deal in it. I would settle for a tap-in 4, mind you, but let's just hold this. Well, I wish I'd seen it going left to right, but I didn't. However, I don't think I need to put a spot on that. First birdie of the day. Back to 2 over. Go me. Right, we're underway on the birdie front. That is lovely. And a gun barrel straight par 4 here at about 350. Pin is directly in line with that sole tree in the background, and that's where I am aiming. And that's where it's gone. Found form, albeit after a ropey start. I mean, how good is this? Not only am I in the middle of the fairway, it's a glorious day, I'm not working. What could be better? A hole out 2 from 71 yards incoming. I think it's got to get up. Oh, it's good, not great. I mean, it's not good, it's okay. Bit of a disappointing approach, I'm afraid, guys and gals. Needed to land the ball where it's ended up. However, not to be sniffed at birdie putt. Was just afraid of going long, I think. That's so quick up the hill, oh my goodness. This isn't a great deal of fun. What a relief, thank you. Don't know how far by that was if it didn't go in. Solid front 9 after a poor start. Just need to carry on this good momentum on the back. Go on the me. Just about got away with that. And the 10th hole is a gettable par 5 again. 450 downhill downwind. And I'm hopeful I can clear that fairway bunker. Struck it well. It needs to go. Not short. Bit further right than I was wanting. Well, here goes nothing. I've only got 153 to the front. I can't see anything. I'm going to have to flirt with this big tree in front and hit a fade. Basically just getting it over the water short is the main aim. High tariff, here we go. I've just lashed it into the tree. I think I've got away with it though. That was a horrible shot and it's turned into a good layup. Well, it is getting a bit warm, so a bit of shade never hurt anyone. I've got 80 yards, these limbs shouldn't be an issue. So it's just a 3/4 sand. Don't want to come up short. The hell am I aiming? Well, I don't think it's going to be short. Yeah, percentage play, maybe 20 feet long. Grab that hefty divot. Like I say, all is not lost. That could have been a disaster hole. Let's just 2-putt and get out of here. Get. That's probably one of my better putts of the day, if not the best. Yay, I do like a tap in. That was a good putt. I'm very happy with that. And all in all, I'm okay with the 5 there. I didn't play that hole well at all, and I wish I had. If I could take it back and start over, I definitely would. Right, well, it's 20 degrees and snowing. Doesn't make sense, I know, but something's coming off the trees. Now, this is very much risk reward, and I'm being a bit soft, but the landing area for driver is so small. So I'm just aiming at these sort of whitish trees with a 4-iron and look for about 220 and wedge one on from there. Struck it well. I've pushed it again though. That seems to be a common theme today. That's definitely better than a pull. I mean, if you've watched any of my vlogs before, you know I don't particularly enjoy laying up, but I'm not in any trouble over here. And it's just a nice 50 to this flag. I've opened up the green, no real issues. And if I stick this tight, it'll all be worth it. Get off! Another push. I think it needs to sit a bit. Oh no. If I could just hit the ball straight, I'd be golden. I'm just hitting it a little bit right. Not to worry though. Pin high. Yet again, on but not close. I feel like something's going to drop at some point, but I need to hit a few shots a bit closer than this. Still good though, I'll take it. Turn. Honestly, there wasn't much where I thought that was actually going to reach the hole, but yeah, thought it was going to turn, didn't think it was going to reach. Got it all wrong, but a good four. Okay with it. Fours are my friend. These flies love me, and maybe I stink, I don't know. I did put some deodorant on. Anywho, 350 yard par 4, seems to be quite a few of these. I'd love to get off the par train, not in a bad way though. Get off me! Goodness gracious. I've pulled it. Oh, please bounce right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It was right on the edge. Well, I found my ball. I've had to take 2 club lengths, so this is my third. I'm going to have to hit a draw with the 56. I could go under, but there's a lot of humps and bumps. Just trying to get this on the green, give myself a putt at 4, and a 5's not a bad score in the end. That's not going to hook. Right, we're going to have to get up and down for bogey. That was a difficult shot, to be fair. I didn't want to hit the trees and make it worse. Right, very tricky chip here. I'm not really sure. It sort of runs up and over a little hump, so I'm going to have to land this on the fringe. Give myself a chance at just making a bogey. Let's not do anything too silly. Come on, get going. It was close to brilliant. We've got a chance. Come on, big putt. Don't want to heap pressure on myself, but I would love to make this. No, it wasn't. It just never turns as much as you think. Oh, God damn it, Johnny. Huge error. Double. Why is golf so hard? I can't just get through 18 holes without some massive blunder. And I'm now sat at 4 over, so I mean, I play aggressive anyway, but gonna try and make it up. We've still got a fair few holes left. Anything but left here. Goodbye. That's goodbye ball and goodbye chances. And goodbye viewers. Oh, fucking hell. Let's try that again, shall we? Since when do I hit a duck hook? That Bridgestone ball didn't survive for very long after getting lucky. I mean, that's tight as well. That's a darn sight better. It's in play, but small margins. No. Well, Paul made a good point about it being a river, but there were no red stakes, so we have to play it as though it's just a lost ball. So this is my 4th shot. and the rapid disintegration of my golf game is somewhat complete. Well, I need to make 6 at the very least. Well, it's been a hallmark of my day. I've pulled it. Thankfully, it's hit a big slope. Well, it's a bit far, but it's putting. It's done a lot better than it probably deserved. This is the least flat green on the golf course, which doesn't bode well for me trying to make bogey. I've just had like a mental implosion. The start of this, the premise was to see if I could get to scratch golf in 2025. That evaporated quickly. Moving swiftly on. 7. Well, just what you need after going double, triple. We have a short par 5, but I have to hit over the river that has just claimed a ball of mine. I've got to go over this little tree. There's a big tree in the distance which is 275. So I'm just aiming at that and hoping. Oh, couldn't I have just done that earlier? I hope that's okay. Well, my ball's on dry land, which is wonderful. We have about 160 to the flag, slightly into off the right, so that really helps me just to drift the ball round this tree. Basically aiming over the bunker with a 7-iron. Let's do something crazy. I.e. eagle, not shank into the river. That could be very good. Could be absolutely spectacular, in fact. Too little too late though. Yeah, the golfing boffins are not going to be able to make sense of this. Double followed by a triple, and then for the love of God, please be an eagle. It's a lovely course, I just haven't really done it any justice. No, it went right. Oh, so desperate for an eagle. I don't think the putting stroke's the issue actually, I think I just can't read greens. Well, what a hole. In fairness, I love the course, I've just been crap. I don't even know what score I am. We did make a birdie on the last and now we have 178 yards, so it's a good 6-iron. I mean, we might finish with a hole in one. Get left. Oh my God, it's massive. Well, should never shout to go in the hole. That's at least 4 from there now. I mean, it's some view, but I'm way long. All I can see is water. So we're going to flop this as high as I can and try and hold the green. Oh, what has happened to my golf? Well, it's safe. My club kind of like bounced on the hard ground, but it's good. I've got a chance at 3. This will be a hell of a par. Some heavy lip fondling on the way by. But it'll be a bogums. Someone tell me my score, because I don't know. 7? +7? I'm enjoying myself, don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm re-evaluating my golfing career currently. No idea where I'm going here. Smashing driver, it's a big dog leg left to right. Through this gap. It's just fading a tiny bit right, but it'll be okay, I think. I don't know why I'm looking, I can't see it down. It's too bright for my little squinty eyes. Well, mistakes have been made. Did not realise I was going to be this short-sided. This is terrifying. We're flopping again. I think I could use that to my advantage. There's a big slope on the right, so let's do that. That's that. Stop it. Might be shot of the day, that. Well, this would be one of the better up and downs from me ever, and a nice little consolation. No surprises, really. Yeah, tapping pars are good. Two holes to go. I'd love to be one under. This is 110, so very gettable, although a bit in between clubs, so it's just a chip 50. Come on. Yeah, I'll take that.
Really nice in the air.
Yeah, I think it's just a tiny bit short, but I'll take that. I'm holing this, there's no other option in my mind, and that's a nice little bridge and view. Yay! A 2. Could have been 2 on the trot, but yeah. One more hole left. Who put that tree there? How dare they? It's only 300 yards this last hole and some fantastic views of the manor, which I will get in a moment. Big slinging slap fade required, otherwise we'll be OB. Yeah, helicopter's helped. Bounce left, that'll be fine. One of my better shots of the day, just not the finish.
Terrible bounce.
Yeah. Well, as has been the way today, my ball was in the bush, so I've had to take an unplayable. Playing 3, 60 yards. Love the course, want this round to end. And that's a skosh thin. Well, that could be another double. Dag nabbit. What are you doing? Stop that.
Never aim pointed in my lap.
I'm in golfing jail. Please, finish on a high. Nope. No, don't chuck your club, don't chuck your club, it's not worth it. Should have watched that a bit more closely, but never mind. Pain. Thanks for watching. Don't know how you've made it this far if you have, but goodbye.